sit with you?
So guys, when we began running about a year and a half ago, dun, 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 I could barely run 2 kilometers. And when I did, I remember lacing up my shoes that first time, and I ran until I could not run anymore.
True story.
Just about 2 kilometers. And I remember my heart was beating so hard and my lungs were burning, and guys, I could literally taste blood in my mouth. It was
gross.
It was mildly alarming. But every morning since, I've laced up those shoes and I've hit the treadmill, and the distance that I could run grew longer and longer and longer. 2 kilometers became 3 kilometers, and 3 became 5, and 5 became 10, and so on and so on. And I just turned 30 years old.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I was there.
And my goal for my 30th birthday was that I could run 30 kilometers. And I was actually able to do it. I never thought that I would be able to do that. And 2 kilometers became 30 kilometers because I showed up every day and just did whatever my best was at that given time.
So, about 2 years ago, we came across this concept, this idea from some influencers that we were following and we still follow. And they asked this question: where do you want to be 10 years from now? Which, I mean, that gets you thinking, right? But they followed that question up with asking, and what are you doing today to make sure that you're going to get there in 10 years? And that concept, it really got us thinking. What do we want to be doing in 10 years, right? What kind of people do we want to be? What do we want to have accomplished? And we talked about this idea like over and over again, and we came up with a legitimate list. And one of those things was running. In 10 years, we wanted to be able to say that we were like actual runners, okay? Which neither of us were before this at all. We wanted to be able to run races and marathons, and we knew that in order to do this, we were gonna have to start today, right? We couldn't wait like 9.8 years and then hopefully do a marathon. Like, we were gonna have to start now. And so we did. And like David joked, the first few months, guys, they were freaking rough. Okay?
Hard.
Did we want to run before the sun rose? No. Was the journey always magical? And no, it definitely was not. There were setbacks, there were injuries, there was feeling discouraged and feeling like we couldn't actually accomplish this. And there were mornings where there was definitely more walking probably than there was running. But we still showed up because we kept that goal in mind of 10 years. In 10 years, we're going to be runners. And we were going to do what we had to do today to ensure that we were going to be successful for tomorrow.
If your goal is running, but you feel like you could never do that, you could never do half a kilometer or a kilometer, let me tell you, we never thought that we could do that. We never thought that we could run at all. But the reality is we don't give ourselves enough credit. We tell ourselves all of these lies, and we allow other people to tell us what we are and are not capable of.
Not cool.
Maybe your goal isn't running. Maybe it's to become a best-selling author, or to get into a specific post-secondary program. Maybe it's acing the LSATs or making enough money to go on that dream vacation, or maybe it's being an incredible parent or paying off that mountain of debt. Whatever your goals are, you can accomplish them.
Yes, you
So
can.
I want to ask you, what will your life look like if you decide today to really pursue those goals? What is your life going to look like in 10 years if you decide today to begin to take tangible steps in pursuing these goals?
He's laying it down.
Guys, we believe that you are made for more. So much more. So what do you want your life to look like in 10 years? What's a goal that you have? Maybe you've never even told anyone before. Send us a DM or comment below. We'd love to hear just one of your goals, and we'd love to cheer you on as you strive to meet that goal.
And as you pursue your goals, as always, we will remind you that you belong